fact that it's been a 5-year engagement is probably one of the first things. Brands moves quickly from thing to thing, and it's sometimes hard to get consistency. I think the thing that Insight brought were the ability to work across multi-levels meant that we were able to have the same conversations, powerful conversations with our executive team, right through our management structures, through our frontline supervisors. I think that consistency of message, sure, individuals will talk about the value that they were able to apply back in their business, but more than anything, having managers, execs, supervisors, emerging talent, talking about things using the same language, applying the same models. That was the most valuable thing. It's very hard to measure, but incredibly valuable.
If we looked at it state by state, what we've seen in New South Wales in this last 12 months, we've really seen a lot of progression and succession planning. So our managers are really working with their people to develop them and have really solid succession planning in place. I think in New South Wales in this last 8 months, we've probably had about 8 internal promotions, and whether that was managers moving through to larger stores or assistant managers moving through to manager roles. So we are seeing the benefits of running the leadership in the business.
5 years ago, we had a culture here that was very, very negative towards training because we had some really, really poor training programs that were offered. And now what we find, like working with you guys, and the change in attitude and people out there actually talking about how exciting it is to go to training and do their programs, we now are put into a position where we have to turn people away.
Wow.
So in 5 years we've gone from trying to get anybody to do some training to, well, you now actually have to apply, and there is now a formal process to be accepted into any of our programs. And I reckon to do that in the 5 years, that really says something for the strategies that we've developed and the way that we've gone around it, and of course the way that you have delivered those programs for us based on an Anglicare level. So I guess that's something that we really need to keep focus on, that absolute change in culture.
The exec team came away saying, how do we leverage off of this? How do we keep the ball rolling? And so I'm sure that there'll be some discussions at that level, and I guess we're only a week or so beyond the first, the last program graduation, but I'm sure there'll be some discussions now about how do we keep that ball rolling. And certainly I feel new programs will allow new people to learn the language, and also embed the learning and the language for the people who have already come through the programs and will be quite likely managing the people who are coming in.
There's been enormous value added to our people with these learning programs that we've taken on board. There's been a lot of reflection. Staff have been able to goal set. They've been able to understand leadership styles and also character styles, understanding why people react in a different way. So there has been so much that our people have gained, and there's been consistent messages coming through from our people, and the language remains the same.
All of the assessments were based on our real work practices. We were asked as participants to seek feedback from our colleagues and from our managers about our own performance, our own leadership platforms. And so everything added value immediately to the business.